First rugby memory is probably my first minis tournament and getting man of the match in the first game.
My first rugby memory is probably going down to the back pitches at Boroughmuir with my dad and my younger brother.
Probably when my dad took me down to my local rugby club, age of 4, down to Deeside RFC, the local club back home.
My first memory of rugby is, I'm from Edinburgh, so I started playing at Aki's Minis because I went to Edinburgh Academy Primary School.
My first rugby memory would be playing for Ermisted's Grammar School in the Yorkshire Road final. My turning point for playing for Scotland U20s was when I was offered a contract by Ealing Trailfinders, who supported me going to university at Brunel.
My journey so far, so I was at Merkston for my last bit of school, but because of COVID in my last year we didn't really play much rugby. So then out of school I joined Aki's again for the senior team, played a bit there, but managed to get picked up again for the Italy tour, which was really good, really enjoyed that.
My journey has been just playing Ayr for the years, playing the club team last year and then made a transition into Super 6 this year, and then as I transitioned into Super 6 that's when I felt this was something that could happen.
I was away with them in Italy and then thankfully got the opportunity to come back in, and looking forward to playing.
I'd say my journey so far to the 20s hasn't been as straightforward as maybe I would have liked. Played a different position last year at 18s, but I think when I started playing some Super 6 rugby, I really knew that could be, it was achievable.
I mean, in terms of the most, I've enjoyed it, I'd say my first start for Scotland 20s last year was probably the most happy I've been playing, because I think when you go out there you don't really realise until you're singing the anthem and then you're going straight onto the pitch, the kind of pride that you feel when you play for your country for the first time.
My favourite memory would be versus Cardiff Met in pre-season this year, where we got the victory, and that was a great bus ride back.
I think the best rugby game that I've ever played in would probably be Boroughmuir versus Heriots. Home or away this season. It was obviously my first senior season, and to win back-to-back Edinburgh sort of derby games like that was pretty cool.